what about, here, obviously at Kids Cook Real Food, we teach kids to cook, and that is 1,000% one of those big goals where people desire it in a general sense. If I desire my kids to be independent, if not now, at least when they're 18, but it feels really big. How do you eat an elephant? And they go, I have no idea. I don't know how to eat the elephant of teaching my kids to cook. Do you think you could apply the mom's method to that wish of I want my kids to learn to cook or learn independent life skills?
Yes, 100%. And as I was thinking about this, our conversation today, as I was preparing for it and thinking about your audience, I thought, I bet there are some people who listen who pretty much have their kids cooking all the time. They've got this down and they're just listening for added tips. And I bet there are other people who are, this is aspirational, right? They're like, oh, I would just love to do that. Wherever you're at, the mom's method really does fit in here because you picture what you want. Like, okay, we have whatever situation it is right now. What would I love? Just let yourself go there. Let yourself dream. Like, what could this really look like in practice? Well, I would love it if my kids wrote down, like looked at the actual recipe and wrote down the things they wanted me to buy from the store. I would love it if they, and here they are, I'm seeing them in the kitchen. They're like cooking the meal and you're just seeing what this looks like and they're smiling while they're doing it and you have this whole vision. And then from there, okay, well, what needs to happen? Well, I need to teach them how to read a recipe and I need to teach them this and I need to teach them that. And so these become the milestones and the steps. And then mobilization, we take action. Okay, so today, what do I need to do today? Or what is the habit that I need to get into so that my kids are involved in the kitchen? And then simplification is get rid of the rest. What am I doing right now that's keeping me from being able to do this? Maybe in this case, it's a mental, it's like control or something like that, right? Or it's busy with something else. And so like, okay, I need to say they can't do a play date with a friend on Wednesdays because that's their dinner night. But again, the mom's method is really about intentionality. So whether that is working on more time for ourselves or bringing our kids into the kitchen to cook with us, it's taking that step back to evaluate all of those pieces of what I want, of the steps to make it happen, and then the habits that need to be in place in order to put that into practice.